Today, the Chinese-based social media app TikTok is back in the headlines. President Trump confirms that the United States is now considering banning the app. In an interview with Gray Television, TikTok has more than 1 billion users worldwide and 175 million downloads in the U.S. But the app has been controversial for its origins in China and for its alleged intrusive data collection policies. But that hasn't slowed down its rising popularity both here and abroad. Joining us now is ABC News contributor Steve Ganyard, who served as a former Deputy Assistant Secretary of State. Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Thanks, Lizzie.
So for most people, TikTok is just an app where teens and a handful of older folks record videos of themselves dancing. So explain how it goes from that to a potential national security threat. Is there a real danger here?
Yeah, one cybersecurity expert described TikTok as a data collection app masquerading as a social media app and went so far as to call it outright evil. So TikTok collects everything on your phone, everything about the hardware, who you talk to, when you talk to them, where you go on websites, everything that's on that phone, to include where you are every 30 seconds, is encrypted and sent somewhere back to that company's headquarters. And because we know that by law, Chinese companies, which TikTok is, have to cooperate with Chinese intelligence services, there's real concern around the world, not just in the U.S., that TikTok can be a tool of the Chinese government. On Capitol Hill, you have bipartisan support. So strange bedfellows, Mr. Schumer and Mr. Cotton, who are together calling for an investigation of TikTok, saying that they're worried that they could be something that could be used by the Chinese government in the same way that the Russians in 2016 tried to influence the U.S. presidential election.
So, Steve, let me put you on the spot here and just ask, is this something that you do not have on your phone or that you would warn a family member from having?
Some of my children do have it, and I'm going to have a little talk with them about what kind of data they're giving up. We know that lots of apps actually, you have to give up data. If an app is free, one way you're going to pay for it. You're either going to put money down towards it or you're going to give them your personal data. But in this case, because we know that a hostile intelligence agency, hostile to the United States, hostile to Australia, and India even, just kicked the app out of India. 600 million users in India no longer have that app, and TikTok will lose $6 billion in revenue.
Wow.
So it's a global phenomenon, but it means that you have to give up lots of information, and you're giving it up to the Chinese intelligence services.
So with so many users here in the U.S., is the damage already done when it comes to data collection? And do you see any free speech concerns with banning a social media app like this?
Yeah, some people are going to say, look, I'll do whatever I want. It's my personal data. And they are, to each their own. And if they want to give up their personal data, certainly they can. But I think that there's going to be pressure because there is bipartisan support on the Hill to rein this app in and limit the amount of information that at least goes back to China and make sure that there is some sort of privacy on people's personal use. It's something that's scary after the 2016 election when we saw the Russians use social media to try and upset the election or swing the election in certain ways. So it's scary. People are worried about it because of its power, and it's been downloaded so many times and is so popular.
Many people certainly rethinking those viral dances tonight. Steve Ganyard, thank you as always for your expertise.
Thanks.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.